Hi, everybody. Jeff here. Are we in week 9? I forget. I hope you're all doing well with this shelter in place. Hope you're all safe. Hope your family's safe. Okay, we have a great week. We got some great tips. Pretty easy and fun stuff. So let's get to it. One thing I wanted to show you. I was never into scales, but I've learned how important scales are, and I'm not here to bore you with a bunch of scale stuff. You can get all that online. But I do want to show you one thing. You do need to learn the C scale. And the C scale is your basic do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, right? The basic one. Okay? Now I'm not going to go over, you can back up. I'm not going to go over what all those are because it's C, C, D, E, F, G, A, B. How's it go? C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, and then C, B, and then on backwards. The importance of it, here it is backwards. The importance of this is a thousand different things, but one of them is that in the C scale, those notes that I played, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Every song in the key of C has those notes in it. Also, you can solo with those notes. If somebody is playing a song in the key of C, let's say somebody's playing and I'm doing a basic doo-wop progression, C, A minor, F, G7, that's in the key of C. If someone's playing that, you can play that C scale that I just showed you in any order that you want as a solo. And you hear these, I'm not one of them, but you hear these great people going. You can play any of those notes in any order when somebody is playing any song in the key of C. And you can be doing I'm not even doing a good job, but you get the idea. Any of those notes in any order when someone's playing in the key of C. It also is the building block for other keys, the building block for everything. So go online, so we don't have to waste time here. Go online and just put in ukulele C scale tutorial. Go to YouTube, any of those words, and you'll see the C scale and practice. There it is. Practice that over and over, and when you get it, believe me, it'll pay big dividends. All right, next up. For years I've been doing this little thing. When you make an E minor, we do that stair step thing, right? Come in close, sweetie. Thank you. We do that stair step E minor, right? You all know how to make an E minor. Right? E minor. And when you make a B7, you just shift over towards your face. And you have a B. Did I say B minor or B7? B7. B7, good. So B7 to an E minor to a B7. Those often appear in songs. So, they're not that easy to hit, but I'll tell you what has served me very well is making up silly little songs of just those two chords using various strum and pick patterns that I've showed you before. What I'm saying is to go from E minor to a B7. Sounds cool, huh? And shifting back and forth between that E minor and B7 has really served me well. So many songs have those back to back, and people have trouble switching. But if you just sit down, you can finger pick it, and if you so E minor to a B7, finger picked. I'm going to do the inside outside pattern. Watch this. You can do anything. Remember I showed you in one of the things about the triplet. You can also do that. E minor to a B7. Cool, huh? So you can't believe how much that'll help you when you see a song that has a B7 or an E minor in it. After just goofing around with this back and forth, it really helps. Just bring those back and forth, that E minor to a B7. All right. The other thing I wanted to show you is the pulse strum. The pulse strum is nothing more than lifting up. I'm going to exaggerate. I'm going to make a G chord, and I'm going to exaggerate it. So here's a regular G. Okay? No big deal, right? Regular G. Actually, let's see. If we go to a G... okay, to a C. All right, so I'm going to do this little chord progression, G, G7 to a C or some such thing. It doesn't matter. Here's what it sounds like on a pulse. All right, here's what I'm doing. I'm lifting up and coming down. Normally, we would just let it ring, right? But I'm doing... Okay? Now, what application does this have? In the song Stray Cat Strut, it really calls for a pulse strum. I'll show you. There's no reason to play the whole song. You can get that anywhere. I'm going to go right to the second or third verse, and I'm going to do the pulse strum. I don't know if this is the chorus, but it's ooh, ooh. Now, here's the pulse. I don't bother chasing mice around, no, no. I slink down the alley, looking for a fight, howling to the moonlight on a hot summer night, out singing the blues while the lady cats cry. Wild stray cat, you're a real gun guy. See what I'm doing? Real gun. Whoa, let's get that E7 in there. Real gun guy. Rather than I don't bother chasing mice around, no, no. Somehow it just needs to be I don't bother chasing mice around, no. So that pulse, boom, 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 boom. That lifting up, which kind of has a mute in there, doesn't it? So, rather than, okay, that's the pulse strum. You're lifting up and coming down, lifting up and coming down. Hopefully that makes some sense. All right, remember on that, going back just a little bit, remember on that E minor to B7, you can do the pulse there. So the pulse works really well there, and that's a great practice. You can practice, you get a twofer, right? 2 for 1. So you can practice not only going from E minor to B7, but you can do it using the pulse. Sounds like this. Sounds good, huh? I just love that. You can do that triplet. You can do the finger pick. The pinch. All the things I showed you, you can go back and forth from that E minor to B7, okay? So E minor to B7 and back, the C scale, the pulse strum, lifting up and coming down. And one other thing, if you have a song, what's our time?
12 minutes.
Okay, good. One last thing. If you have a song that ends in a G, you can make a G, regular G, and then slide down 1 to a G flat and come back up. I picked a song here, You're 16, You're Beautiful in Your Mind. At the end of that song, it goes like this. You're 16, you're beautiful, and you're mine. That sounds kind of cool, huh? So you would normally end with, and you're mine. What I'm saying is you can hit that G flat and come back. And you're mine. It's just a little hooty-doo, a little flim-flam, something to make it a little more fun. Okay, try those things, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, everybody. Ukulele aloha.